Good day, sir. I am Cresmon Dave F, Juanillo, and today I will be doing a home laboratory experiment about the solubility of the oil, the different kinds of solvent. We have here a water that is on a room temperature. We also have here a hot water for the second solvent, and my third solvent will be the isopropyl alcohol. So let's do it. So the first thing that I need to do is to drop amounts of oil to my different kinds of solvent. Let's start with our plain water, or our water that is having a room temperature. So here is the result of our solubility testing for oil on plain water having a room temperature. So as you can see, the oil submerged above the water. It doesn't sink. So why is that? The only explanation for that is that all liquid is held together by hydrogen bonds. So we all know that oil does not have any polarity, or it is not a polar molecule. So that means, and as well as oil is having lesser density than the water. So if it is only on room temperature water, so as you can see, it's proven and tested that the oil is not soluble in water with having a room temperature. So next, let's proceed to our hot water. So remember to please be careful on putting the hot water because it's hot and it might burn your hands. So here it is, our hot water. Now let's go on mixing or dropping amounts of oil onto our hot water. I will just gonna put it on the ground so I can. So as you can see, it may not be that some of the particles for oil did not submerged, while the others submerged. And as well as the explanation for this is that we all know, I have already explained a while ago that water isn't a oil is not really soluble in water because it has less density. But then what makes this different from the other water? It's because of the temperature. The temperature changes the movement of particles on that compound. So that means the movement of molecules for the hot temperature or the hot water is faster. So there will be some particles for the oil that will submerge and some will not. But as I can say, it is still not that soluble, but some of the particles will pass through the molecules of the hot water just because of the temperature. So lastly, we have here our third solvent, the isopropyl alcohol. Okay, so here is our isopropyl alcohol. So why is as you can see, it is very clear that our oil is soluble on isopropyl alcohol. So that means why is oil soluble in isopropyl alcohol. So the only thing is that oil and isopropyl alcohol has the same amount of density, or it is compound which are similar in molecules that can easily dissolve each other. And because of that, as you also can see, that they alcohol have enough similarities and polarities with the oil. That is why they are soluble. So the next thing that we need to learn is that I've always mentioned the density of the molecule. So why is the differences of the density of different molecules significant on our activity today? So actually, the lesser the density versus if lesser the density versus high has higher density than the other one, the less denser the less dense particle or molecule will go above the more denser one. So that is how it explains why density is significant for the solubility of molecules. And I think that will sum up my more home laboratory experiment for today. Thank you.